Hi, welcome to my guitar tutorial. I'm calling this 6th Diminished Scale 3-note per string improv ideas. I'll be using a D-7 flat 5, A flat diminished 7th, which is functioning as G7 flat 9, C major 9, and C major 7. So for today's video, I'll mostly be focusing on some licks that I came up with for improvising concepts. So look below the video. I'll have some different resources. I'll have a PDF of these different scales I'll be using, licks, and things like that. So give a little shout out to Chris Whiteman. So I've been watching some of his videos, and people are talking about this, the 6th diminished scale, Barry Harris, and so I thought to myself, well, let me just kind of come up with some ideas of just taking that diminished scale and turn it into modes, into 3-note per string modes. So that's the page 1 of that sheet. So I'm not going to play through all those, but so you can look at those on your own. So to see what I've done, and I've given them some names, just thinking of them in terms of Dorian, Phrygian, etc., Lydian, and then I've created these modes and based around his Barry Harris's system. So I'm not trying to say that I'm emulating his system. I'm just taking the basic idea and then creating my own ideas. So I think what I'll do so the basic format will be I'll play through the lick. So this will be page 2 of the PDF. I'll play through the lick one time, just slow, maybe talk about it a little bit, and then I'll put the looper on, and then I'll play through it 4 times, 2 times as written, and then 2 times kind of improvising. So let's just kind of see what that's going to sound like. So I'm calling this D Dorian flat 5. So just kind of coming right down the scale. Okay, and then for the diminished, I'm just playing a diminished 7th arpeggio. Now you'll notice if you analyze these different scales I've come up with, you'll see that the diminished 7th arpeggio is located within the D, F, G sharp, and B. So I think that's kind of a genius move on Barry Harris's part, and he talks about how so you have this this diminished 7th chord, so it's the diminished of G leading to C, and it's also the diminished leading to the 6th, to the A minor. So I think that's kind of an interesting thing. So just so I know. Okay, and then for the C major 7, C major 9 to C major 7, I just made up some simple E minor pentatonic licks, and then just kind of finger those in different ways. Okay, so here it goes. So I'll let you listen to this loop here. I'll just play the chords just a couple times here. So they got the D minor 7 flat 5. Diminish, C major 9, C major 7. So that's the loop. Right. So A flat F, C D, D F A flat C, D minor 7 flat 5. Okay, and then this diminished here, G sharp or B, D F, A flat or G sharp, however you want to call it, and then C E, B D, C major 9, C G B E, C major 7. Okay, so the first lick 1, and then diminish, and then the E minor. Okay, so with the loop, 4 times total. Here it goes. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. I'll play with it. idea there. Okay, so now I'm going to F Lydian, flat third. So this is the scale on the first page. All right, so then I just came up with the lick here. So descending. So I would consider that to be a symmetrical fingering, meaning it's all the same fingers on adjacent strings. And now here's the next diminished. I'll refer to these as X-shaped patterns, so I'll put a PDF below here with the X-shaped patterns. So that's going for the diminished here, and then a simple E minor pentatonic is actually just the triad. So down this F Lydian with the flatted third, 1 diminished, and then arpeggio. Okay, so 2 times as written, and then 2 times with a little bit of a slight improv. So here it comes. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Freely. Okay, so now we're going on to this. I'm calling this G sharp altered. So that's on the first page also. I didn't know what else to call it, so it's kind of like an altered scale, but it has the 6 and it has the major 7. So, so the lick here. All right, that's kind of coming off of that flatted 5th of that chord. Okay, here's your diminished here. All right. So your diminished are based off of the so the G7, so it'd be the flatted 7th, flatted 9th, 5th, and then flatted 7. Okay, and then just this pentatonic lick, which is very typical there. Okay, so once again down the scale, a G sharp altered 6th, and then your diminish, and then pentatonic. Okay, 4 times total with the looper. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Freely. Okay, and then one more on this page. So C Ionian. So these are all starting from the notes of the D minor 7 flat 5 chord. So this is just you know the scale that everybody talks about. This is so if you went on the first page. Right. So C Ionian with the raised 5th. So for the lick, I'm coming down the scale. Right, and then I'm going to this diminish. And then I'm doing a simple E minor pentatonic lick. Okay, that one more time. So down the scale, C Ionian with the raised 5th, 1. And then you're diminished. And then. Okay, so 4 times with the looper. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Okay, so now moving on to the next page. This will be page 3 of the PDF. So then, as I was preparing for this video, been spending a lot of time with these scales, playing them on different string groups, and I have them all written out in different string groups. But to not get too overwhelming, I just decided to just focus in on these 3 strings for today. So then I thought to myself, well, these patterns already contain the diminished arpeggio. So then I thought, well, let me just come up with a lick that would work on both chords, and then ending off with the E minor pentatonic. So you'll notice this F Lydian has the diminished here. That one has the diminished, and then for the C Ionian, I just came up with a lick that I thought sounded good and that resolved well to the E minor. Okay, so this is page 3, the first lick. So you have right. So if you look at that, it's really just coming right down the scale, and it just so happens that most of these, the way so they end up on one of the chord tones of that second chord, of that A flat, D-7 flat 5, leading to that what I'm calling a G sharp diminished 7th, A flat diminished 7th, or G7 flat 9. So back to the licks of 1, 2, and then to lead into the pentatonic. Okay, one more on that first time. First line, 1, 2. I'll play it with the loop. So same idea. So I'll play it 2 times as written, and then I'll play it 2 times, just kind of messing with the rhythms. Here it comes. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, moving on to the next one. So the F Lydian, flat a third, and keep in mind that is symmetrical. So every string has the identical fingering, and it also contains that diminished arpeggio that I did from the previous example. 1, 2. Right, just a very simple pentatonic lick there. So from the beginning, 1, 2. 2, 3. Okay, so same idea. 4 times total. Here it comes. 1, 2. 2, 3. 1, 2. 2, 3. A little looser. Okay, so moving on to what I'm calling a G sharp altered. But these names are just arbitrary. They were just names that I wanted to call them. Okay, so they're coming down the scale. So once again, so you have that. When I'm going to that second chord, and then simple pentatonic lick there. Okay, so again, 1, 2. 2. Okay, so 2 times as written, 2 times with a slight improvisation. After 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, and I'll do one more example for this video. Okay, so now this I'm starting on the C Ionian. So just coming down that C Ionian scale with the raised fifth. Yeah, I think the reason I chose that one was because it's starting on the note of the D minor 7 flat 5, and then I also liked. I wanted the last 2 notes to resolve into the pentatonic. 2. 1. Right, and there that last note I just let it ring, so you can do like a vibrato there. Okay, so from the beginning there, 1, 2. 2. And then maybe a little vibrato at that ending note. Here after 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. A little looser. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do for this video today. So these are just concepts that I've been, playing around with for the past couple weeks. That's why I haven't done any videos after the Europa video. So stay tuned for some other installments of this with 6 diminished scales. So I have, lots of other patterns written out, on the different string groups. 3 note per string, and developed a whole system of this. So for today, I just decided to just do this one here. So I think because all this is new for me, I'm not going to do an ending improvisation. So thanks for listening and watching, and have fun learning these diminished 6 diminished scales and using them in your own way. Thanks.